Hey guys, I'm Mark with the Ovalrcteam. Today we're going to check out a new remote control truck. It's the 1/32 scale Diesel Thunder. RTR stands for Ready to Run, and it's made by the fine people at Xotik. I want to thank them for hooking me up with this truck so I can tell you guys all about it. Is this really a good remote control truck? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. I do feel that every RC car and truck has its place. This definitely has a place. This truck here is compatible with the Tamiya four-wheel drive tracks, and those tracks remind me of a Hot Wheels track on steroids. They have higher sides, multiple lanes, and they run very fast battery-operated cars on those tracks. This truck is compatible with that track. This truck you can also race on the RCP home tracks, and a lot of people use those for the Mini Z cars, although not everybody is suitable for a Mini Z car. So this is a great truck maybe for a beginner or for everybody in the family to use. So next we'll take a look around the box, we'll get the truck unboxed, and we'll go test it out at my friends at Park Lane Hobbies on their RCP track. So now we'll take a look at the front of the box. We can see right through the clear plastic. The truck looks great. It's got the rollers on the front, rollers on the back. Perfect for the Tamiya racetracks. Digital proportional 1/32 radio control racer. That means it's going to be just like the high dollar remote control cars. When you turn the steering wheel to the left or to the right, you're going to have incremental steering to the left and to the right, and the same with the throttle. And we'll see on the bottom here we have a picture of the truck, a buggy, and a futuristic car, and the transmitter. Before I buy any RC vehicle, I like to take a look around the box to see what else I'm going to need before I get home so I can use the vehicle. And on the front of the box, at the very bottom right-hand corner, you'll see that you will need 2 AAA batteries, and that's for the transmitter. On the side of the box, it tells you about the proportional steering servo and the built-in rechargeable lipo battery, along with the cam lock body mount. The other side of the box tells you about the digital steering trim and the proportional throttle with the adjustable drag brake. Back of the box has a lot of helpful information, shows you a picture of the transmitter, the truck, the buggy, the futuristic buggy, a picture of the chassis, USB charger, and it says the complete kit includes, and it's a list of those items. Let's cut the tape on the side of the box and get the truck out. Next we'll need to remove the truck from the cardboard. There is 2-sided tape on the back of that piece there. And on the bottom of the box there is some plastic ties holding the truck to the cardboard. And this is what the truck looks like. It's got great looking graphics. It feels very light. Looks like the body's made of Lexan. It's got rollers on the front, rollers on the rear. Tires are made of rubber. The rims are made of plastic. Looks like the rear rollers may be removable, but it looks like the front rollers are not removable, and the chassis looks like all one piece. Show you guys the graphics from the front, from the top of the truck, and from the back. And at the very back you have a cam lock. You can turn that and remove the body. If you carefully push on the cam lock and turn it with your finger, you can pop that off and remove the body. On the bottom of the chassis you have an on-off switch right in front of your USB connector to charge your battery. On the top side of the chassis you have your motor. It looks like a plate. I'm not sure what that's holding in. You have your antenna right here and a wire going to your servo. There is no shocks or springs or adjustments to be made on the chassis. You can change out the tie rod to a different size, and that will give you more or less toe in on your front end. The body's very light. It's made of Lexan. It has a tab at the back and a tab at the front to hold the body on. Next we'll unbox the transmitter. Instruction booklet. Here's your transmitter. And this is probably our charger. We'll check that out. And you have an extra set of tires and your USB charger. In the bag of parts with your transmitter, you will see 2 different tie rods. One says +1, one says -1. And this is so you can adjust the front end of your truck, and it'll give you a toe in or toe out. In the small box you do have a USB charger. You can plug this end into a charging block and this end here into the bottom of the truck, just like that. It does have a built-in lipo battery. Inside the bag is a transmitter. You have a steering wheel in the front. It is foam padded and it is spring loaded. It feels pretty good. Underneath the steering wheel you have a throttle trigger. Pulling the throttle toward the handle will move the truck forward. Pushing it forward will put on the brake. And the trigger feels pretty close to the handle, kind of ideal for a younger person. You will need to put batteries inside the transmitter. It takes 2 AAA batteries. But first you will need to loosen up this screw right here. And then you can push on the tab and that'll open up the battery door. Doesn't really tell you which way the batteries go in, but if you look down inside the transmitter you will see a spring on the one side. And I always insert the negative side of the battery toward the spring, just like that. And then the other side, I'll insert the positive end down inside like that. And the negative will face this little tab right here. Then you can close the door and tighten the screw back up. Up on top of the transmitter you have a power button. Just push on it. It'll light up a red LED. And right in front of that you have 2 steering trim buttons. Like all RC vehicles, you always want to turn the transmitter on first and then turn on the truck. And if you steer the wheel, you'll notice that you'll see the front wheels turn on the truck, and that's proportional steering. So if you only want to turn a little bit, you'll see the wheels only turn a little bit. If you want to turn all the way, they'll go all the way. Same way with the throttle, you have proportional throttle. So if you want to go slow, barely pull on the trigger. If you want to go fast, pull it all the way back to the handle. On top of the transmitter, you'll see 2 trim buttons. If you press on the one trim button, you'll see the steering steer in one direction. Press on the other trim button, it'll steer in the other direction. And what you want to do is get your truck to steer nice and straight. So you set your truck down on the track, go slow, leave your hand off the wheel, and adjust this until the truck drives nice and straight, and then you're ready to race. Another adjustment you can make with the transmitter, with the truck off and the transmitter off, hold the throttle wide open against the handle and hold that there. Hit the power switch and I have 5 blinks. That's telling me I have 50% drag brake. You can press the steering trim button and each time you press it, it will lower it. 2 blinks. And with 1 blink, that's telling me I have 10% drag brake. And you can go back if you like. Each time you press, it will go up. 5 blinks, I have 50% drag brake. Release the throttle, you're ready to go. So I did this part of the video on a different day. We're going to go to one of my good friends, that's Enzo, and check out his hobby shop. It's Park Lane Hobbies, where he has a really cool RCP track that's used for Mini Zs, and we're going to test the truck on that track. And in this other room right over here, he has his Mini Z track, the RCP track. This is going to be a great place to test our truck. So when you get the truck, it does come halfway charged, and I did fully charge the truck. And you do that by sticking the charging wire right into the bottom of the truck, and on the other end of the charging wire, on this plug right here, there will be a red LED light that lights up when you're charging the truck. When the battery is full, the red LED light will shut off, and that means your truck's fully charged, ready to go. With me now is the owner of Park Lane Hobbies, it's Enzo, and Enzo's gonna be driving the truck for us while I do some videoing of the truck. Enzo, do you have anything you want to say about this exotic truck that you have? It feels pretty light, right?
Yeah, it's pretty light. It's actually pretty good quality too.
And what do you think of the controller?
It's pretty good. It feels nice in my hands. Yeah,
okay. Well, let's get it on track, see what it's like.
Yep.
It's pretty quick. A lot faster than what I expected. Enzo seems to be getting used to the truck. It looks like it's handling the track perfect. Enzo, any comment on the way the truck handles and the speed?
Actually, it's pretty good. Actually, I'm really impressed. It's pretty quick. It handles pretty nice. Right out of the box, not bad at all.
getting some crazy run time out of this truck right now. I can't believe we're approaching like 40 minutes on the same battery. So do I think this is a good remote control truck for the money? Oh yeah, I do. It's great for a Tamiya track, good for an RCP indoor track, and great for that homemade track inside the garage to have fun with the family. Get a couple of these and you'd have a blast. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. You can also join my Facebook group. That's the Ovalrc. We'll see you next time.